Dear students, welcome to the first online class of computer science. Today we will start learning about the very basics of computers. Let us begin by defining a computer. Well, it's an electronic device that accepts raw facts as data, does processing as instructed and presents meaningful information to us. There are three basic types of computers. First, analog computers. They measure physical quantities and take decisions like fire alarm when detects fire or smoke starts ringing. Secondly, digital computers. They express all quantities as numbers like most modern-day computers. And lastly, we have hybrid computers that are a mix of both analog and digital and are mostly used in medical line. Now we classify the computers on the basis of size. Firstly, we have various types of microcomputers that are small in size. Desktop computers are the most common and are also called PC or personal computers. Laptop computers are similar to desktop but portable, means they can be carried easily. Palmtop, notebooks and tablets are all small in size and handheld and mostly have touchscreen capabilities. Continuing the size-based classification. After micro we have mini computers that are smaller than mainframe and have a limited range of input and output capabilities. Then we have mainframe computers that are large, faster and have great storage capacity. And last but not the least we have the largest, fastest, costliest and with largest storage capacity holders called supercomputers, mostly used for big scientific operations, for example Cray 1 and Param of India. Now discussing the uses of computers. Today there is no field where computers are not being used, like in education they are used to search information, monitoring of patients in medical field, used in offices and banks, used in military operations like missile launch. Many engineering and architectural marvels have been made using computers. And who can forget the special effects in movies like Jurassic Park and many other which were possible due to computers only. Computers have some good features. Like it has got very fast speed of processing, it's versatile, which means it can perform multiple types of tasks, it is diligent, meaning that it never gets tired. It has a large memory and never forgets, it can do many works at one time and its results are reliable, that is, we can be sure that it's correct and accurate. But computers have some limitations also, as it's a non-living machine, it cannot think on its own and requires commands from humans to work. Now we can expect computers with artificial intelligence. Computer development can be divided into 5 generations based on the technology used. First generation used vacuum tubes which were very large in size. Second generation used transistors, third generation used integrated circuits, fourth generation used very large-scale integrated circuits, and fifth generation is already using voice recognition and in future will use artificial intelligence. Now as we measure weight in kilograms, length in meters, we have units to measure memory storage in computers, starting with the smallest unit called bit, which can be a 0 or 1 in binary. It proceeds further into various units as depicted on the slide. Computer system can be divided into 2 parts. Hardware, which consists of physical parts like mouse, monitor that we can see, and touch software, which means the programs we run on the computer. We have system softwares like operating system that manages whole working of the computer system, and also various application programs like Notepad, MS Word, which helps us to perform a particular task. Now as we know, computer programs needs to be written in languages that computer understands. Machine language is the only language that a computer understands, as it is made up of binary symbols 0 and 1. Assembly language is easier than machine, as made up of English words. High-level languages are easy to learn but slows down the speed because they first needs to be converted into machine language. Language translators are the system programs to translate various language programs into machine language, because we know that computer understand instructions in machine code only. Compiler translates whole program in one go and shows all the errors. Interpreter translates line by line and stops at each error. Assembler translates assembly language program into machine language.